Gentlemen, today my lecture topic is Sri Lanka crisis. Gentlemen, first of all, I will talk about what is the current situation and what are the problems people are facing right now. Gentlemen, currently the prices of the daily use items have rose very sharply, and the inflation is running at more than 50%. Apart from this, there is a widespread power cut in the Sri Lanka, and also the availability of the fuel for the even the essential services like the airlines, buses, and the trains and medical vehicles is not available, and due to which the and the government is also not in a condition to buy more fuel, and due to lack of the foreign currency reserves, the price of the petrol and diesel have rose drastically. Now, let us talk about what led to this situation in the Sri Lanka. Gentlemen, basically the economy of the Sri Lanka is based on two factors. The one is agriculture and the other is tourism. And because of the COVID-19 in the previous 2 years, the tourism sector of the Sri Lanka have collapsed very badly, and which was a major earner of the foreign currency in the Sri Lanka. And apart from this, the serial bomb attacks on the yesterday in Sri Lanka in 2019 have frightened the tourists around the world. Apart from this, the decision of the president Gotabaya Rajapakse to cut off the taxes in 2019 was proved fatal because it suffered a loss, because the government suffered a loss of $1.4 billion due to this decision. Apart from this, the condition got worsened when the country banned the import of chemical fertilizers and emphasized the use of the organic fertilizers. And but the organic fertilizers has a limitation, that is the organic fertilizer shows its effect in long time, not immediately. And so due to this decision, the crops yield were totally devastated, and the crop failure occurred, and due to which the government of the Sri Lanka had to buy now the even the food items and from the other countries. So the problem of the shortage of the foreign currency got worsened more. And now the Sri Lanka have failed to even pay the debt interest payment, and when a country failed to do it, it damages its reputation, and it making it harder to get loan from the international organization. So now let us talk about what the current government is doing. PM Ranil Wickremesinghe and the acting president, as the president Gotabaya Rajapakse have fled to Maldives today. So he is the acting president. He ordered a state of emergency to be declared in the Sri Lanka, and also he ordered the military and the police to maintain the order by any means, because the situation is got worse because the protesters are now running into the house of the president and violating the laws. So proper law enforcement is necessary. Government has more than $51 billion foreign debt, out of which $6.5 billion is only owed to China, and both the countries government are now negotiating to how to restructure the repayment of the debt. Apart from this, the G17 countries, Canada, France, UK, US, Italy, Germany, and Japan, they also have said that their support is with Sri Lanka to reduce its debt repayment. And World Bank has also agreed to give $600 million to the Sri Lanka, and India has already given the $1.9 billion to Sri Lanka. Apart from this, Sri Lanka is also looking for the possible loan of $3 billion from the International Monetary Fund, but the IMF has put some conditions in front of the Sri Lanka. He said that the country's government should be stable, and the country had to increase the interest rate and the taxes in the country. So now let us talk about what need to be done in the future. In the future, the government should take immediate actions to boost the economic development, and also it should increase its taxes and the revenue. Apart from this, the government should join hand with the Tamil leaders in order to plan a roadmap roadmap for the greater economic condition, for a good economic condition, and the country should maintain peace and security in order to I think, get loan from the other well organizations